Tonight, 3 Houston police officers are under investigation after claims they got high while on duty. And the claim, made by a man accused of drug possession, are backed up with something undeniable: the words of the officers themselves. And Focus reporter Ted Oberg has the exclusive.
It sort of jumps off the page.
So high, spaced out, H-I-G-H.
The words of a Houston police officer about an hour after arresting Nicholas Hill for marijuana possession.
It was actually about 10 or 11.
Hill was at his Atascocita apartment with friends late one night in May when cops came after someone smelled drugs. On a search of the apartment, they allegedly found pot and stumbled on some brownies.
The other cop came into the bedroom with a tray of brownies and immediately, I guess, assumed that there was pot or something in it by asking, "Let me guess what's in this." These
were not the kind of brownies your mom made. And Nicholas tells us and told his lawyers the cops ate them.
Sometimes you're told some pretty tall tales.
But Daniel Cahill and J. Julio Vega, Nicholas's lawyers, started investigating. If it were just the word of a 19-year-old accused of drug possession against the integrity of 3 Houston police officers, there wouldn't be much for lawyers to defend or us to report. But it's not just his word. After allegedly eating the pot brownies and arresting Daniel and 2 others, the officers went downstairs to their patrol cars and started typing on their in-car computers. The city saves all those messages, and we have them. At 2:44 in the morning, one officer, we aren't naming them, writes the other, "So high. Good munchies." The other writes back, "Everything should be open when we get done." First officer, 2 hours max. Probably, but it'll take the whole shift.
If they actually are true, then what we're talking about is destruction of evidence. That's a felony. What we're talking about is official misconduct. We're potentially talking about police officers driving around the city of Houston, high on drugs, conducting official police business while high on drugs. It's a pretty big deal.
The head of HPD's Internal Affairs Division knew about this before we called and told us it's considered a big deal inside the department. The officers involved are still on the job, but will be drug tested and investigated. Who knows what'll show up 4 months after the fact, but Executive Assistant Chief Mike Durden admits incidents like this can put the integrity of the department at risk.
Obviously, I guess they thought we were oblivious to it.
As for the drug possession case against the young man, it still stands for now. The DA's office tells us they're waiting for results of the Internal Affairs investigation before they do anything. Ted Oberg, 13 Eyewitness News.